Okay, so you asked for a video to show you the Lewis dot structures that have an expanded valence. So the steps for Lewis dot structures are always the same. You have to first count the valence electrons. So S has 6 and fluorine has 7, and there's 4 fluorines. So when you count those those valence electrons, you're going to get 34 electrons. So put the S in the middle and 4 fluorines around. Now, fluorine is the most electronegative, so it's going to get the electrons that it wants, and it generally starts with 7, so it just needs that last one. So satisfy the fluorines. Okay, when you do that, you're going to see that we have 8 times 4, which is 32 electrons used. Okay, we had 34 to start with. 34 from our initial count here, and so that leaves us with 2 extra, and if you have extra, you just get to put them on the middle. So this sulfur will have 4 things bonded to it and a lone pair here, and we'll talk tomorrow about what that geometry would be. Now here we have a sulfur with 6 fluorines. Sure, we'll put the last one there. And we have to count how many electrons that is. So 6 times 7 is 42, plus another 6 would be 48 electrons, which is a lot of electrons. So we have to bond each of these things. So each line represents 2 electrons. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 used. And then let's satisfy our fluorines. And if you count your electrons now, each fluorine has 8, and we have 6 times 8, which is the 48 electrons that we said we were going to have. And this sulfur just has 6 things bonded to it. So instead of 8, it has 6, and it just has to deal with that because fluorine is going to come to it and get what it needs. So basically the general rule is count up the valence electrons, put the elements around the central, and satisfy those other elements so that they have 8, and then from there anything extra you can just put it on the central atom. And that's pretty much it.